Hey guys, today we're going to go over what type of training is needed to be successful in marketing. There's a lot of great questions that we get on a daily basis. We wanted to pick one out today to really dive into that, to get you to understand what type of training you actually need for marketing. At the end of this, we're going to show you, break these down for you, understand it. Hopefully you understand it a little bit better so you can get out there and change the world through your marketing. We love marketing here. My name is Steven, co-owner of Business Growth Engine. We help veteran business owners all across the world automate, scale, and market their businesses so they can be successful. We go over a lot of this stuff in our coaching programs. We love to show you guys. So let's go ahead and break it down. A lot of the questions that we get is, hey, what do I need to be successful in marketing? Do I need to go to school? Do I not need to go to school? And to be brutally honest, you really don't need to go to school for marketing. You just need to do the work. And I know a lot of people say that. They're like, oh, just go out there, do the work, do all of this, do X, Y, and Z, you're going to be successful. But marketing, the fundamentals of marketing have not changed since the dawn of time. The ways that we have marketed, the ways we've gotten the messages out there have changed. And that's the type of stuff that you need to stay up to date on. A college degree is not going to help you stay up to date on that. A lot of college degrees actually are behind the curve. I went to school for marketing, didn't really get the benefit of it. And the biggest reason is because the stuff they were teaching us, I already knew and I had learned 2 or 3 years prior. So ultimately, the benefit was not really there. And I have a master's in marketing. So it's one of those that understand what they did, though, was they actually broke down the fundamentals of marketing so we could understand it, so we could apply that. They didn't teach us the skills that we needed to actually be successful in marketing. And that's what I want to teach you guys today. The first thing you need to do, especially in today's day and age, is you need to understand ads. You need to understand what ad platforms are out there, which ones do what, who they target, how they work. You need to take the time to invest in learning in those. And a lot of people, they'll come in and they want you to run ads on Facebook. They want you to run ads on Instagram, Snapchat, all of these different ones. But ultimately, what I always recommend is picking 1 to 2 platforms that you are familiar with, that you can learn, that you can understand. So this way you understand who your target market is. Some of the most prominent ones are obviously Facebook, Meta, and you have Instagram tied in there. Those are really good platforms just because it's cheaper for ad spend. And on top of that, you can hit a wide variety. The detail targeting is phenomenal. Another good one is Google. You don't want to underestimate Google. Google is extremely powerful, especially for small businesses. Those are the ones that I always recommend starting out with. If your audience is more younger based, look at TikTok. If it's Snapchat, things like that, you have to understand where your target market is. That's what I always tell people. Understand who your target market is, understand who they are, chase them on those platforms so you can learn those platforms inside and out. Once you can understand how to run the ads, then you can transition into the next thing, which is social media. Understanding social media, and by providing social media marketing to your portfolio, you're going to be able to help grow your own business, as well as if you want to offer it to other businesses. The big challenge with it is understanding what is actually working and what is not. Right now, short form content, which is anything below a minute, is working phenomenal for a lot of businesses. But what you're watching here, long form content, is good for educational, providing that value, teaching people how to do things. As you can see, you don't need a lot to teach someone. You just have to have the right skill sets and the right mindset to teach someone how to do something. So with social media, you need to understand what the impressions are, what the reach is, who you're marketing to, who you're talking to. One of the big rules of thumbs with social media that I always coach all of our clients with is that if you're going to be running social media, do not sell on social media. Provide the value for them so they learn, so they can grow, and so they can understand what you're trying to do. Because no one wants to be sold on social media. Every social media is always about them, and you want to center it around them, how you can help them out. The next thing that you can learn that you can get training in is SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's very, very powerful. It's very hard to learn. It's kind of learning like a foreign language. But once you start breaking it down, start understanding the keywords, the trackings that you can use, the mindsets that you can use to target those, blog posts, backlinks, all the fun stuff with SEO. We love SEO, so we try to teach it a lot. But if you can learn how to do SEO, you can make a lot of money doing it. But if you want to learn it and apply it to your own business, it's a very, very powerful tool to have, because you're going to start learning how to get ranked organically on Google. What that means is when someone goes to Google and types in, car dealership near me, you want to be the first one to pop up if you're a car dealership. Now, that's a very broad spectrum. We'll dive a little bit into SEO real quick. But if you really want to get technical, you want to start diving into it. Let's say that you sell Nissan Altimas, and a lot of people already know what type of car they're looking for. So if you're ranked with just car dealerships near me, you're going to be ranked with all the other car dealerships just like them. So you're competing for that spot. But if you can get number one for Nissan Altima, 2003 Nissan Altima, we're just using that as an example. If you put 2003 Nissan Altima near me, you're going to get ranked a lot better, and you're going to get a lot more quality leads coming in. So the better you can get at understanding the keywords that your clients are searching for with SEO, the better the traffic you're going to get for your clients, for your own business. I always recommend trying to do SEO on your own website, so this way you can understand how it works, so you can apply it to your own business. So this way, once you get ready to hire an agency to do it for you, you already have a basis of what you expect and what they should be doing as well. The next thing you want to dive into is websites. There's tons of different website platforms out there. Everybody jumps on websites, thinks they can create a phenomenal website. But there's a difference between actually building a website and building a performing website. You want to understand what goes into a website. You want to tell your story. You want to invite your clients into the story that you're trying to tell, and how you can make their lives better and change them for the better. That's how you're going to make a difference with your websites. That's how you're going to apply these things. That's how you're going to get better with them. Now, you can use Squarespace, you can use Wix, you can use other website building tools. What I always personally recommend is WordPress, because it's flexible. And a lot of websites run on WordPress, plus it's a little bit cheaper in the end run, and you have tons of different plugins that will make your website do whatever you want it to do. So keep that in mind when you're doing websites. The next thing you want to look at is market research. You need to get really good at understanding who your clients are, where they hang out, and who they're talking to, what groups they're in, so this way you can communicate directly. If you don't have the market research down, you're going to get your message out there and no one's going to pay attention to it. So you need to understand who your market is, who your clientele is, so you can provide a better opportunity for them. If you're able to understand who your target is, what language they speak, you're going to start going a lot further in your career as a business owner, and then you're going to start growing your business 10 times faster than everybody else. Now, the last thing I want to touch base on is an offer stack. We're only going to touch briefly on this because that's a great way to kind of grow your business at a very rapid pace. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to take your offers, you're going to combine them, not necessarily just take them and stack them all up on one on top of the other. But what you want to do is you want to be able to take them and apply them strategically to your business. So if you have 3 or 4 different things that you know your clients buy all the time, take those, combine them into one, maybe sell it for a little bit more, but also add more things to it to entice them. And that's how you're going to create an offer stack. If you can understand that type of training and apply it to your marketing, these are the top things that I always recommend every single person that's looking for marketing. When they reach out to us, they say, hey, what do I need to do to learn marketing? These are the go-to things that I tell people every single time. Because if you don't understand these things, especially in this order, your business is not going to grow. You need to understand, yes, there's tons of different marketing out there. There's storytelling, there's organic versus paid. There's all kinds of different stuff. But these are the basics that I recommend everybody at least have an understanding of how it works. Because if you have an understanding of how it works, you're going to be able to apply it for your business, and you're going to see what works and what doesn't, and you're going to make a more successful business. So the type of training that's needed for marketing, these are the keys right here, guys. If you're able to master these, if you're able to break these down, you're going to grow your business 10, 12, 20-fold faster than everybody else. I'm going to put them in the links below so you guys can see them as well. But understand what these are, and then go apply them to your business and see the success that happens in your business today.